Hello everyone, and welcome to the weather update on February 8th, 2024. Looking at our short-range forecast, we can see that today we saw rain, sleet and snow, especially in the north and northwest. This morning there was widespread snow over Connacht and Ulster, and I saw a lot of images coming from those places of moderate snow cover. So yes, even to low-lying areas in the north and northwest, there was a bit of snow this morning. Also in the UK for the North Midlands, North Wales, and off into northern England and southern Scotland. Tonight we will see this area of rain moving northwards from Northern Ireland towards Scotland. Witchiness and snowfall should become confined towards higher grounds overnight, and in the south we will see rain moving in. Tomorrow morning we'll start off cloudy and grey with some rainfall in the south and southwest, also possibly some flakes over the northern hills of Ulster. Tomorrow we'll see things brightening up in the southwest with some showers, but elsewhere it will stay cloudy with patchy rain. Tomorrow night into Saturday morning, skies clear from the south, but showers do move in towards the south by morning, and in the north it stays cloudy with rain lingering on the north coast. Also for Scotland, it is wintry over the high ground and inland. Saturday then is a showery day, especially close to the centre of a low to our southeast. That will spiral in showers, especially to the south. But by the afternoon, some rain might also move in towards the west. But dry and quite sunny in Ulster and possibly through parts of West Connacht and West Munster. Into Sunday then, we see the low moving eastwards and in comes a westerly winds. So showers widely on Sunday, some heavy at times on the westerly winds. Into Monday, we see more westerly winds and showers, some wintry possibly on the hills in north, and Monday could see quite widespread heavy showers. As it says, the sun now is getting stronger, so we see more convective potential inlands. And into Tuesday, we see this area of rain coming up from the south, and things get messy from there. So here is the temperature forecast from the UKV. So today it was cold in the north, around freezing, but elsewhere it was between 4 and 10 or 11 degrees in the far southwest. Tonight these cold temperatures will gradually become less cold from the south, so by about 7 a.m. tomorrow, 8 a.m, lows between 1 over snow cover in the far north over hills, up to 7 or 8 degrees in the south. Into tomorrow, Tuesday, it's still cold, again over probably snow cover in the north, between 2 and 3 degrees, elsewhere 4 to 10 degrees possibly locally in the southwest. Tomorrow night then, lowest temperatures will get down to around 3 to 7 degrees, mildest in the far southeast. Saturday, highest temperatures milder for all, so any snow should melt from all areas by Saturday afternoon. Highs then of 6 to 8 degrees. Into Saturday night, we will see lowest temperatures then of around 2 to 4 degrees, so quite a cool one. Then into Sunday, highest temperatures of 6 to 8 degrees. Possibly a frost there on Monday morning. Before Monday is a chilly day. Highs there of 3 in the north to 7 degrees. Actually, that's quite a chilly day in the north Monday. Yes, some showers in the north do turn to snow or at least sleet. Get rid of this. And beyond that, we go into Tuesday. Again, possibly frosty on Tuesday morning before we see more rain coming up from the south. Notice again, there's a boundary between cold air and mild air, but this time it looks a bit less extreme. Here is the NAO index observed and forecasted. So we're currently weekly negative with the NAO. It will stay around this sort of level for 23 days, possibly going more neutral around mid-month before falling away again. beyond that. Here is a GFS 12Z. So GFS 12Z showing that low suddenly over us over the weekend, bringing areas of rain and showers. That low moved to our north on Sunday and Monday, bringing showery westerly winds, some heavy ones as well. Next week we see a brief ridge on Tuesday and Wednesday, bringing some cooler and drier days. But after that, we see these areas of low pressure coming in from the west, bringing up this very, very mild and moisture-laden southwesterly winds with copious rain, wind, and so on. Towards the 20th of February, we see some pressure rising towards Ireland, so it'll be drier and cooler then. Also, hot rising towards Scandinavia. Now, upper temperatures by February 22nd are quite mild, but not far from colder air. But of course, that's a long way off. And either way, it fails, and we end up with westerly winds. So here is the ECM. Now, ECM is looking a bit more interesting. I'll tell you that. And so is the UK Met Run. So ECM, again, very similar to the GFS, having that low right over us for the weekend. But the change in position will determine different parameters. Like, for example, on Saturday, mild day with the winds coming in from the south, but into Monday, we see the winds in from more of a westerly direction. Also, follow the ice miles back to Greenland and Iceland. So upper temperatures on Monday are quite cold, especially to our west. But on Saturday they're mild. So Monday is colder than, say, Saturday or Sunday. Either way, that clears off. And blocking, weak blocking rises towards Iceland. And we try and get colder air in. It doesn't happen, really. North is a bit cooler, but not properly so. And what happens is we end up with... What's that now? We end up with actually a very strong block. This block forms into a very strong feature by February 18th. And this little trough here is the only thing. Actually, that ridge, they're the things that are stopping us from tapping into this very cold air coming out of Scandinavia and the Arctic. Upper temperatures by February 18th look very cold just to our north and northeast. But there are factors, as I said, that are stopping it from coming in. UK Met is also interesting with regards to blocking. So again, UK Met Run, very similar here. That low on Saturday to our south will gradually move to our north by Monday, and Monday should be, as I said, cooler than the weekend days, with actually the -5 ice storm getting very close to the west coast. Next week then, this little low to our south on Tuesday will keep things quite chilly. Upper temperatures for Tuesday, pretty cool. And by Thursday, February 15th, it's mild everywhere, but blocked to our north. We're close to tapping in some colder air from the east, but also this deep low to our west will probably come in by the weekends, if we could go further. Here is the GEM. GM12 says, so again, GM very similar. By Monday, so tomorrow and Saturday, that low to our south, steering in some quite mild air, but by Sunday and Monday, in comes some cooler air from northwest in the ends. And it's actually quite cold on Monday. Into Tuesday, we see a dry and cooler day before Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday go mild, west and windy. And by Saturday and Sunday, we actually see a ridge over Ireland, the UK, and to our north. So GEM, GFS are alike, ECM and UK Met are alike. Now, here's the icon. Here's the icon, right? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. So icon, again, very similar. That lowers around us to our south and southwest on Friday, Saturday. Then to Sunday and Monday, that low goes to our northwest. Interesting feature to our south there on Monday. That might bring some snowfall. Look at France, to northern France. Actually, probably not. That's way too mild for snow. But that looks a bit interesting, actually, to me. That little low there. We are to the north of the jet stream, so we are on the cold side of the jet here. So it'd be cool. So it'd be chilly, but not too cold. But we end up actually the jet stream comes northwards and forms a ridge to our south, and what happens is we waft up a very warm, miles of warm southerly wind by February 16th, all the way from like Iberia down to Africa. Upper temperatures of that get very, very mild. So, well, GFS, GEM go wet and mild, UK Met and ECM go wet and cool. Icon goes not as wet and windy, not as unsettled as GFS and GEM, but very mild. Finally, here's the arpege. There we go. And there we go. Finally, the arpege. And arpege again, very similarly, that low will mill around the country over the weekend into Monday. And the arpege actually has no ridge at all. And by Tuesday, we're straight into this next area of low from the west. Right, so arpege, GEM, GFS are going mild, wet and windy. Icon going mild, unsettled, but not as badly so as the other ones. And ECM and UK Met are going chilly and wet. So yes, uncertainty for next week now. Models again playing with blocking, which I don't trust at all. So at this stage, my gut tells me that like these lows will probably win out, as you've seen with what happened with the way last weekend's and last week, this week even, we thought that the weekend would be cold. Well, it's not anymore. Sunday and Monday, a bit chillier, but other than that, really not that bad. Not great. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and bye for now.